Shoulders. They don't just carry pads. They carry your team's ambition.
Odell Beckham Jr. is an American professional football player in the National Football League with the position of a wide receiver. He played 5 seasons with the New York Giants after being selected during the first round of the 2014 NFL Draft before he was traded to the Cleveland Browns in 2019. His illustrious college football career ended with him winning the Paul Hornung Award, and when he went professional, it didn't come as a huge surprise that he also took home the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year award. This Baton Rouge, Louisiana native had received recognition in several types of sports when he was in high school. He excelled not only in football, but also in basketball, soccer, and track and field. He was what people in the athletic department called a letterman in these sports. There was even a time when he wanted to be like his childhood soccer hero, David Beckham. One of the soccer club coaches encouraged him to try for the junior national team, but he rejected the idea, only because it would warrant some time training overseas, which he didn't want to do. He also ventured into track and field, as his mother had, and excelled in competitions such as winning silver in the long jump event during a school district invitational. However, he prioritized football among the other sports because his stats were quite remarkable. During his freshman year at Louisiana State University, he didn't disappoint, as he was included in the all-sex selection, Odell being named to the Pro Bowl for 3 consecutive years from 2014 to 2016, and 2 times All-Pro for 2015 and 2016, certainly landed him on the sports page of every newspaper or online news site. However, his amazing skills were often eclipsed by his immature antics during the game and his personal activities and sometimes puzzling behavior off the football field, such as partying, gay rumors, and a colorful dating history. Athletes rumored to be gays have been such goldmine topics since time immemorial, but more so today when everything could be talked about on social media apps such as Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Odell's photo with teammates sharing a hot tub went viral, and singling him out as excited resulted in some people calling them closeted gays. This was what started the gay rumor about him, and his reluctant attitude in sharing his love affairs with the public added fuel to the fire. Speculations about his sexual orientation had been blown out of proportion, since more people pointed out that Odell was always surrounded by men and never by women. The fact that he enjoyed dancing also made some people absurdly associate him with homosexuality. Some would even say, "Look at his car, it's too orange," and "he's such an emotional player," with some malicious minds translated to being a low-key gay person. When such comments piled up on his Instagram account, he shut everyone up by telling them that he's straight. He also said in a 2019 GQ interview that while he's not offended by the rumors, as he had gay friends, "I'm usually always going to go the opposite way of what you want me to go. I would almost mess with them even more." Odell tried his best to protect his privacy, as he didn't want to talk about his relationships and didn't want the media to get too nosy about whom he dates. Unfortunately, whether he likes it or not, fame has a price, and everything he did would end up online with matching revealing photos, and true enough, some of his dating escapades even topped the trending topics on social media. Odell and Amber Rose were often seen together, and the media couldn't help but assume that they were dating back in 2015 when he was still playing for the New York Giants. At that time, TMZ reported that according to their sources, the two were in the getting to know stage, and he had already pursued Amber for months. They learned that they frequented Tao restaurants for dinner in August 2015. The American model turned actress-singer first gained national attention when she was featured in the 2008 music video called Put On by hip-hop artists Kanye West and Young Jeezy. She dated Kanye afterwards, later married another rapper, Wiz Khalifa, in 2014, but divorced after a year. However, Amber denied the rumors and said that Odell was just a close friend, even when they were seen cozy with each other at various events. Before Odell was rumored to be dating Amber, she was also reported to be dating basketballer NBA player James Harden in early 2015, but it didn't work out. The media would later call her the ultimate jersey chaser, as she would be involved with other NBA players, including Terrence Ross of the Orlando Magic and Monte Morris of the Denver Nuggets. Odell was in the headlines once again with another beautiful woman on his arm, walking the red carpet at the Grammys in February 2016 with actress-singer Zendaya. Most fans welcomed the idea, as Zendaya was seen as a nice girl who could somehow help Odell be a little grounded and focused, thus avoiding engaging in questionable stunts. She started as a child actor and later became known for her Disney Channel series character Rocky Blue in Shake It Up in 2010. She ventured into singing, and her debut single Replay peaked at number 40 on Billboard's Hot 100 from her self-titled album, which entered the Billboard 200 chart at number 51. In 2019, she took home the Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series for her role as a teen addict in the HBO series Euphoria. People assumed that they were a couple, but the 2019 movie version Spider-Man's Mary Jane was quick to explain that they weren't exactly on a date. She said that they had been together at some events and became friends. People weren't buying her explanation that they were together with a huge group, since only the two of them walked on the red carpet. Later on, she elaborated that Odell was auditioning, and because he's in the NFL, he could easily get past her dad. To sum it up, they were still in the get-to-know-you stage at that time. During an ambush interview with TMZ Sports in June 2016, Zendaya said that Odell was her homie. However, they were seen again in November 2016, hanging out at a New York Knicks basketball game. People thought that it was an indication that they were dating, and fans approved of it, as they both seemed to be having fun doing coupley stuff while watching the NBA game. As per entertainment sites, the official word at that time was that they were still just friends. But the 20-year-old Zendaya no longer had her usual chaperones with her, either her mom or her dad. Both were quite private, and no one knew if they really dated, and if so, for how long. They were seen together in public once more in 2019, but it was all a chance meeting at Paris airport. If they really dated in the past, it would seem that it ended well, since Zendaya tried to sneak on to an unsuspecting Odell, who was quite busy with his phone, and hugged him. They were both happy to see each other in France, but they were there for different reasons, and with different people. In 2016, photos of Odell and Khloe Kardashian together at a private party reached TMZ, and everyone believed that there was a new couple in town. Khloe, a socialite, reality TV star, and model whose stardom skyrocketed in 2007 due to the reality TV series with a controversial family called Keeping Up with the Kardashians, wasn't fazed with the dating rumors. She was recently divorced from the former NBA player Lamar Odom, and most of her fans were hoping she'd start dating again after having experienced a terrible marriage. Some welcomed the news and salivated at the photos in which Khloe was getting too cozy with Odell. It didn't take long before both of them denied the dating rumors, with Khloe bursting everyone's bubble by posting this on her Instagram. When a couple of drinks, a little flirting, and an invasion of privacy collide, things may look crazy. However, this ain't that, and that ain't this. Apparently, the party was thrown by rapper superstar Drake, and the photos were taken in his kitchen. While it was just innocent flirting for Khloe, it almost messed up Odell's relationship with another girl. He said he needed to make some explanations, as the photo caused major drama. Netizens couldn't blame the girl Odell's dating at the time, since everyone could see Khloe's curvy ass was getting up close and personal with Odell, even if he claimed that it was the first time he'd met her. When people analyzed the body language in the photos, Odell's hands were nowhere near Khloe's curvy behind, and it was mostly her leaning towards him. It was quite funny that when rumors of their dating came about, it was also said that Odell's teammates and family were blowing up his phone, warning him not to get into a relationship with Khloe. They all believed that he would get the short end of the stick, as dating a Kardashian would be toxic as hell, and would just mess with his psyche, as happened to other ball players who hooked up with the Kardashian sisters. Gossip sites were soon busy trying to peddle the Odell-Bella connection, when they were supposedly spotted hanging out together at the UFC 205 in 2016. Isabella Kerr Bella Hadid, the newly minted model of the year at the time, had just come from a high-profile relationship with Canadian singer-songwriter Abel McConan Tesfaye, popularly known as The Weeknd. It was an on and off relationship, so fans were now confused as to the legitimacy of Odell's relationship with Bella. However, nothing really came out of it, as there was no proof of them being together, and everyone was just speculating the what-ifs. Fast forward to 2018, the gossip mills were ablaze with Odell's post, "Valentine's Alone, the best way," with a winking emoji, and Bella's Instagram post, "Happy V-Day to myself too, I guess." Fans instantly latched onto the idea that they might have been flirting through social media, but again, nothing interesting happened afterwards. It seemed that Bella, just like her sister Gigi, was a social media darling, and anything she did became a trending topic. Odell got a hot new girlfriend was mostly the headline on several online news sites, as photos of him frolicking at a Cancun beach during a hot summer in 2017 went viral. The curvaceous girl with him was the Greek Instagram model Polyxeni Fairfeld. They were first seen on a date at the Six Flags Magic Mountain. Tongues were wagging when photos of them holding hands while riding roller coasters in the amusement park came out. Everyone was curious about his latest girlfriend, and most people only knew her because she was previously linked to the British pop superstar Harry Styles. Before she became a social media influencer, she used her management and finance college degree from Regent's Business School by working in the Romanian company called Elgeca Fairfelis SA. However, when she had built a decent number of followers online, she said goodbye to the corporate world. Odell liked to keep his relationships low-key, but being one of the best wide receivers in the NFL made it difficult for him to do that. Each time they stepped out in public together, it was documented. After a while, it seemed that the relationship went down the drain, and no one knew the reason why. One couldn't fathom what Odell was thinking when he dated Instagram's Lauren Cuenca, cocaine-sniffing French model, during the Paris Fashion Week. The girl leaked his infamous video in March 2018 that angered many people, including the New York Giants management, to the point that some football fans from the older generation were demanding that the Giants organization should consider trading him. The video showed Odell lying on the bed, holding what appeared to be weed or a blunt, and talking about sex with the girl in the room. It shouldn't have been such a big deal, but the girl was holding a credit card, chopping down white powder everyone believed to be cocaine. Laura Cuenca, an aspiring Instagram French model, met Odell at a Paris nightclub and recorded a Snapchat video when they went back to his hotel room. She claimed that she didn't have any idea that he was a famous NFL player back in the US, only realizing it when Odell later demanded that she remove the online video. Laura also said that Odell never did drugs that night, but she never mentioned anything about the white powder and the credit card in her hand. Odell posted some cryptic message on Twitter. Old news still makes a good story, I guess. With the hashtag #CatchUp, we're in 18. He somehow alluded that the video went viral might have been old. However, fans were quick to compare the timeline of the tattoos on both of his arms, indicating that the video was made recently. It was also confirmed by Laura that the video was quite recent, and she even inserted a timestamp to prove it. She confirmed that the Giants organization had already contacted her. Odell was branded as stupid and irresponsible by many sports commentators and analysts. It wasn't a surprise that pro bowlers would constantly date beautiful women, but to be caught in a hotel room with cocaine would not only hurt his brand, but also disappoint kids who were looking up to him. People called him stupid for not being cautious, especially when he was asking for an extended contract that would make him the highest paid NFL wide receiver. While he concluded his $95 million deal in August that year, it didn't take long before he was traded to the Cleveland Browns. Up-and-coming R&B singer Neva Jolie made the headlines by being the new girlfriend of Odell Beckham Jr. Football fans were overjoyed that Odell seemed to be turning a new leaf by hooking up with someone decent for a change. Nevaeh was born in Florida, but was raised in New Jersey and started singing in Broadway musicals at 10, and was then professionally trained with a girl group. Later on, she pursued a solo career with self-composed songs and was signed to the hip-hop label Def Jam Records. It was reported that people close to the singer said that Nevaeh didn't want to deal with an F-boy and that Odell should be on his best behavior for it to work out. Everything seemed to be going great for the couple and would soon make the relationship public. However, during the interview Nevaeh had with Shannon Mack on her TV show Petties and Mimosas, she denied the dating rumors. In one of these segments, in which she had the choice to answer controversial questions or plead the fifth by drinking the mimosa, she was asked if Odell was a good kisser. She replied by saying that she definitely and positively did not know. Nevaeh also said that she was quite surprised by the dating rumors when she learned about them from the internet. No one knows if she and Odell wanted to keep it low-key or that they didn't date at all. Odell might have suffered an ACL in 2020, ending his football season prematurely, but someone's taking good care of the NFL superstar at home while he's recuperating. His new girlfriend, Lauren Wood, is a social media influencer who was first noticed when she appeared in the 6th and 7th seasons of MTV's 2015 improvisational comedy show Wild 'N Out, and later made a guest appearance in the TV show Ballers, starring Dwayne Johnson. She had more than 1.5 million followers on Instagram and sponsored deals with the Hot Miami Styles, Fashion Nova, and Pretty Little Thing. She's also an online fitness guru and shared workout videos with her followers. Odell and Lauren's first online public appearance was around 2 years ago, on his 27th birthday in November 2019. The news that Odell was seeing someone like Lauren might have devastated some of his fangirls, but most of his football fans welcomed her presence in his life, since they believed Odell needed to be in a serious relationship with a grounded woman. It seems that the couple decided to share what they could with the public, but kept it low-key as well. She would update fans on his status during that time, but wouldn't share so much about him, except for special moments that happened with them. In January 2021, she shared when Odell surprised her with a private plane ride that took them to Sedona for what she called a daycation. Another post was when they went for a winter vacation in February 2021, complete with photos of them snuggling together with a snowy background and a bunch of elk or moose walking around the place. They recently went sailing on the ocean aboard a yacht in April 2021 and had fun jet skiing in the open sea. From the Instagram posts, it seemed that both were quite happy with each other, and it wouldn't be surprised if they end up making the relationship permanent. However, knowing of Odell's past dalliances with various women, don't be surprised at whatever eventuates between the two, or nothing at all.
Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpick these videos which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question in the comments below. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.